Hi guys, and welcome back. And today we're looking at how gas exchange might differ between birds, fish and insects. So what you're going to do today is a little bit of independent work. You're going to do some research. So what is required of you? You are going to construct a table that compares how gas exchange occurs between a bird, a fish and an insect. So the outcome is basically going to be that you've got a table that has birds, fish and insects. That's your outcome. However, there's a little bit more than that. You're going to use secondary sources. So remember we talked about validity, reliability and so forth. So you're going to need a number of sources. Google Scholar is a really great place. And you've all had lessons with Mrs. Beasley before talking about sometimes how to search for information that might be at your own level and not getting all the rubbish. But we're wanting to look at how gas exchange occurs. So that's what we're researching. But you need to be considering the structures that are in each of those animals. So we've looked at humans already, the structures that are there. What do fish have? What structures do insects have? What structures do birds have? Then, how do they function? So how do those structures in the bird function for their gas exchange? So again, just because it's in a table doesn't mean that we're really limited to space. I want you to include diagrams and pictures of those systems to help support the answers that you're going to be, or the information that you're going to be writing about. Now, you did all my own work at the end of last year and you are aware that about plagiarism. And a lot of people get a little bit confused with paraphrasing. So changing a couple of words is basically still using somebody's work as your own. So read a whole heap of information, gather it from a variety of different sources, then put them away and then write what you know. You're still using those sources and they will be in your reference list, but you're using them as a source and then writing your own. So you're going to be writing it in your own word, and that in your own words. And by reading extensively and looking at a number of different sources, don't forget you have your textbook. That means that you've read it, you've really got a good understanding, and then you're able to put it in your own words. Of course, the diagrams will come from somewhere, and that's fine. We're going to ask that you do have a reference list. Just what have you used to be able to fulfill your research requirement there, and just a little sentence. How did you use it? Why was it a reliable source? Okay, so it might have been from an encyclopedia, it might have been from Scientific America, it might be from your textbook, that they had a PhD in biology, whatever. Now the maximum number of pages is 2 pages for the table. You don't need to do the annotated references and references on another page. Now you're going to see that that won't fit directly into your book, so do it in a Word doc. But if you want to keep it all together, then I would suggest just adding a bit of glue and flipping it back up so it's still in your booklet, or maybe you've got a folder that you keep supplementary information in. So today's lesson, totally independent research. This is one that we do want submitted, however, and then will be a learning task in Compass for you to do that. So it is advantageous to do it in Word to make it much easier to submit. Then you can print it out if you wish and pop it into your booklet to keep all your things together. Have a great day. See ya.